All right, welcome back to Sunrise. Now, she emerged as one of the additions to the Miss Universe Sisterhood. She was crowned as the national queen and represented the Cayman Islands at the Miss Universe Pageant in El Salvador in November 2023. This morning, we'll get a sneak peek at the life behind the crown and the reason why Cayman should be at the top of your travel list this summer. Our guest this morning is Miss Universe Cayman Islands 2023, Ileann Powery. Welcome to Sunrise, Ileann.
Good morning, Ileann. How are you?
Hi. Good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, Cayman, and to anybody else around the world watching. Good morning, Yandy and Dennis. How are you?
Right.
We're
what
good.
a beautiful
good.
crown. That crown is stunning, girl.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
When you come to Jamaica, I'll give you my address. Just
All right, sounds good.
Let's dive into this thing by first just talking a little bit about your experience at Miss Universe. How was that for you?
I mean, you would know, of course, it is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I had an amazing time up there. If I could do it again, I definitely would. So I think that speaks volumes. But it was like being a celebrity for 2 weeks. I always tell people that your life is planned out for you. You have a schedule and you go accordingly. And there's people who are just excited to see you no matter which country you're from. You're a Miss Universe queen, so you're a celebrity, you're a star. So I feel truly blessed, and it was an amazing experience.
What have you taken from the experience going forward as a Caymanian?
I think for me, I'm going to speak more personally on it. I think I gained a lot more self-confidence than I think I already had. I didn't realize that I had that side of me, or this version of me. I completely evolved into a different human being, like a more feminine version of myself. And although that is very beneficial for myself, I try to spread that wherever I go. So whoever I meet, I try to just allow that to be a ripple effect so that they can just gain confidence as well. This experience, whether it was to gain confidence or to represent my country, I'm just glad to help those along the way in that same pathway as well. So it was just an overall great experience.
Yeah. I know that prior to the competition, you were a volleyball player and a photographer.
Yeah.
Since the competition, you've also taken on some new roles. Talk us through some of the new responsibilities that you have there.
Yeah, so I took on some new roles, such as being a social media influencer, a model, pageant coach, and I also judge pageants. I'm judging one next weekend as well. So those are things that I never anticipated, but I always say that God's plan is always greater. He always knows best. And sometimes we don't see the vision for ourselves, but He sees and knows all. And so I did not see that in my avenue at all, but I'm just happy to be on the journey, and I'm just taking it on as I go and just figuring it out as we all are.
You know, one of the things that I appreciate that you and Yendi would share is, having been a Miss Universe, you now become an ambassador for your country, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
As now an ambassador for the Cayman Islands, what are some of the things that you try to share with people wherever you go about your country that you love so much?
Okay, so I'm going to correct that slightly. So just because I used to play volleyball, or I play volleyball for Cayman on a national level, I've been an ambassador, thank God, and I was able to have that experience. So when I did become Miss Universe, it was just a transition that felt pretty normal to me, but still kind of emphasized, because Miss Universe is a whole different world. And so I've had the experience through sports, but being able to take it on this level was still a very surreal experience nonetheless, even though I've had it for so much years. But just being an ambassador for my country, there's nothing more I could ask for. Ask anyone that knows me. I am Caymanian, true and true. I am proud to be from Cayman, and this country is such a beautiful country. We have 3 islands: Grand Cayman, which is the one I'm on right now, Cayman Brac, and Little Cayman, which we refer to as our sister islands. So we're actually 3 islands, hence Cayman Islands. And so, yeah, I'm so proud to be from here, and being an ambassador is nothing but a dream come true.
You know, one of the things I did not do when I came to Cayman, Ileann, I did not go swimming with the turtles. And
come on now, Yende, you have to fix that.
Listen. So my next question is, can you help me fix it? Do I need to come and visit so we can fix it?
After the call, we can exchange.
Let us talk very briefly before we leave your company. You've also taken on this mission against anti-bullying. Why was that such an important thing for you to do?
So that is one of the platforms that I had as queen. So when I did enter Miss Universe Cayman Islands pageant, that was the platform for the entire pageant. And then I do have my personal platform. So for me, I didn't have it as a personal platform, but it truly developed into that for me because I have visited about 15 schools, well, 17 in total, but about 14 to 15 of them were probably about the United Against Bullying Foundation. And so being able to be a spokesperson for that foundation on the topic of bullying has really opened my eyes to the fact that so many children are going through things, and it is real. That is just all I can say. It is real. And I'm so grateful that I can be the voice that hopefully plants seeds in these young persons' minds, that they can realize that they're more than what a bully makes them to seem, or if they need to identify bullying or whatever the case may be. I'm that person that can open that conversation for them, and they can just learn a lot more about it than they realize existed. So I'm just really grateful to be in this position.
Ileann, if I told you that I'm coming to Cayman this Friday, I'm going to be there until Monday, what would you say you absolutely have to, what are some of the things?
Absolutely have to. Okay, everybody knows our famous 7 Mile beach. So you have to go to the beach. I know you have beaches in Jamaica, but I'm sorry, guys. Cayman beach is a little sweeter, okay? So you have to,
all right, beach.
You have to mix with our people, our Caymanian folks, and get some good cuisine. So stew conch, Cayman style beef, like all the works. Those are definitely 3 things for sure.
Definitely. Sounds good. Sounds good.
And then to the young lady who is watching, who's interested in, you know, perhaps going in the same direction or taking the same path that you've taken, what would you say to her?
Know your why. I always tell people this, and especially who are diving into the world of pageantry. Know your why. It can be a very hard, challenging, toxic environment at times. And so if you know the reason you're doing it and it serves the purpose that you have or what you and God have in conversation about your life, then that would be the thing that motivates you and allows you to progress no matter the challenges and the hiccups that come, because they will come, but it will be a beautiful journey as long as you're intentional and purposeful with the mission.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. Our guest has been Ileann Powery, Miss Universe Cayman Islands 2023. All right. Thank you very much. We're going to take a break. More Sunrise after this.